Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How
All
are
right,
you?
mute your Zoom meeting so you don't hear me twice.
Right. How's everything? Thank you so much for calling me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so tell me what's going on.
Hey, my name is Mo. I live in New York. Um, I've been trying to take this exam since July 15, 2023. I believe that's when I joined your classes.
Okay.
But I kind of went overseas for a little bit. Then I came back. I went take these classes for about 3 times, but the first time I kind of got like 32, I believe. I got score 37. Then I got 45. Then the last time I got 60. Then I kind of give up after that.
You get,
I
do
didn't want.
you see the growth that you just said?
Yeah, because I feel like every time I retake the exam, yeah, I got a higher score and everything,
Yes.
but the third time, the computer, I kind of like ran out of time. The way they write the questions is it's like you literally have to um, understand the questions very well in order for you to answer. And I can't just memorize answers and questions. I kind of person like I have to understand everything in order for me to answer it. Um, when I watch your videos, actually kind of helped me a lot to understand most of the parts of the insurance. But I kind of when the first time I took it, um, it was nothing about workers' compensation at all in New York. Like I did not see this in the exam. Neither anything regarding life insurance. Then on the third time, actually, when I took it, that's when I find out I see a lot of questions about workers' compensation and about life insurance, which is I'm only trying to take the property and casualty 1756 in New York State, but I don't know what else I can do besides that I'm not really understanding the like most of like there is so many stuff that I don't understand, but I keep watching your videos. I
Okay.
just purchased. I kind
Stop,
of renewed
stop,
the.
stop, stop.
Good.
What was your first score? 37?
It was 37.
Okay, what was the second score?
45.
Okay, 45 to 37. Okay, you grew 8 points. What was your
Correct.
most last recent score?
It was 60.
60.
Correct. Yeah.
From 45, which means you gained 15 points. And then you quit?
Correct. Yeah. I mean, I just came back. I just got back from overseas. But when I came back, I kind of wanted to. My job kept pushing me to have the Asian license, and I kind of renew my registration with you again yesterday. So I kind of like I sat with myself and I decided to take it one more time. And if I failed, I don't know if I'm gonna retake it again. I just want to give it to one more shot. But
Okay, okay.
I'm
I need you. Okay, you grew 8 points and then you grew 15 points. And now you're only 10 points away. You already know how to grow 10 points. You have proven it. Every time you're doing this, you're getting better and better and better. It's like you almost know you're going to pass the next time, but for some reason you decided to sabotage all of it and cut it off.
I mean, I didn't decide that. It's the fact that last time I took it, it was on May. I believe it was on May 6th. But after that, I left the country for about 3 months, and I just got back. So it's kind of like I cannot. I can't remember everything that I had to study before.
No, you're
Then
going to have to
actually
do it
to
again. Yes.
yeah, yeah. So I feel like I need to start from the beginning, start everything from all over again.
In a way, yes. But I want you to understand you were doing everything right. You did everything right. You studied, you took the test, you grew, you studied, you took the test, you grew. Like you're on the right track. You're doing everything right, but you're speaking to yourself as if you're not. You're saying you're coming, yeah, I can't memorize everything quick enough and fast enough, and I need to do this. Bro, you just jumped 15 points and 8 points before that. You're literally doing everything correct. You need to trust yourself. You need to stop speaking to yourself as if you cannot do this, because you are literally doing it. You've done it. You know how many people would celebrate the fact that they grew 15 points from one test to the next, and then you only had to gain 10 more to pass the next time? You jumped from a 37 to a 60 in the multiple attempts that you took it. You almost doubled.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yes,
last
that's
time,
true. No, but quit with your but.
yeah, I mean, it just the computer kind of shut off because I took it at a PSI. But I mean, I ran out of time, and I don't know if the next time if the same thing is gonna happen. I realized that it takes me like a little bit longer because like English is not my it's not my first language. But like when I read the questions over and over, I realized that I needed time in order for me to understand the question. That I need a little bit of time to get the right answer, and that's what I noticed on my third attempt. But I'm not sure if I can pass it on my next one.
I know you can. I can see the evidence that you can. You jumped 8 points and then you jumped 15 points. Yes, you can get faster. Yes, you can learn the material. Clearly, you can learn the material. You just need to keep going at it. Just keep going. Like, can you just trust yourself? You literally are doing exactly what you need to do. Taking the test, getting better. Taking the test, getting better. Taking the test, getting better. And there's going to be a point where you see that pass if you keep going at it. The one thing that's going to stop you is when you decide to stop. You stopped. You gave it up for whatever reason. I don't know if you had to quickly leave out of the country or whatever, but like you literally were growing. You were literally doing exactly what you need to do. You were literally getting better. And you took the evidence of growth, of gaining points and deciding it's not enough. Why are you sabotaging yourself?
Watching Angela every time she had classes online, I would literally get out of work and go straight home so that way I could watch the videos. I mean, I tried for like 2-3 months straight just focusing on passing this exam, but for some reason I feel like I won't pass it. I'm not sure why, but there's I'm not gonna say a lot, but it's kind of certain stuff that I don't really understand it. I mean, I watch your videos over and over, and honestly, I can't find anyone better that really explain things. You are the best when it comes to explaining and teaching. But I'm not sure why I cannot understand. Maybe because there's a lot of definition that I can't really get it well, or
Mo, stop. Stop, Mo.
Yeah.
You are repeating the same thing you have said to me numerous times. How long are you going to, you literally have the evidence that you can learn and grow and do better. You have that. You have that evidence. You jumped 8 points and then you jumped 15 points. You literally doubled your work from the next time to the next time. If you keep following that pattern, that means you're actually going to pass with like a freaking 80%.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, and in a way, like dwelling. I mean, if you see my scores are horrible. I mean, it's not the best.
Mo, do you see my face right now?
Yeah.
Stop speaking to the side you don't want. My scores are horrible. I'm literally sitting here celebrating your scores. Why can't you?
Celebrating my scores. I mean,
yes, you jumped 8. You started at 37. That's like one of the lowest scores I think I've ever seen. And then you got to 45, and then you got to 60. Like, are you kidding me? That is so much amazing growth. The amount of not like some people grow by like 2 points at a time. You grew 8 and then 15. You take it one more time, you're passing with an 80%. But you rather tell me that you don't know and you don't understand and you're not going to pass. Why are you doing that to yourself?
I mean, I wanted to pass, honestly. I really
Do
did.
you actually want to?
Yeah, yeah, trust me. I literally just, I mean, as soon as I got back, the first thing I did when I went to work, they were telling me, hey, I guess it's time because, I mean, you know, I have to go overseas, see my family, whatever. But when I got back, the company I was working for, they were like, oh, you have to get your license. Otherwise, they're going to have to find someone else. And I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely going to, I will have to get it. I mean, that's my only option. Otherwise, they going to let me go. But the fact is, I just renewed my membership yesterday, and I'm willing to, you know, like to study more, especially when it comes to homeowner and dwelling and the things that I really don't understand it. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, like, I mean, you know, I've been trying to take it, but I'm very close to pass the exam, but I don't know why I can't just pass it.
Because you're the easiest way I could say this is you're cock blocking yourself.
Yeah.
You have the evidence. You literally are growing. You literally jumped 8%, 15%. You doubled your success from the time before. You brought yourself from a 37 to a 60. You're doing like if other like in this Zoom meeting, if people are still here, can you hear me or on the YouTube channel? If you jumped from a 37 to a 60, would you be celebrating that growth and happy that you made that big jump? Yes, you're not passing yet. Yes, you need 10% more, but you have already proven to yourself that you know exactly how to do that. You've already proven it to yourself that you know exactly what you need to do. You just decided to not do it again.
No, trust me, I mean, I'm doing it. You know, that's why, you know, I wanted to talk to you today. But I honestly, really, I mean, I wouldn't have a job anymore, I guess, if I didn't pass this exam. But I think I mean, I have no choice but to pass it. Yeah.
Can you believe that you will?
Yeah, yeah. I think I just need to have more time, I guess, to just understand the things that I'm missing.
You just need to keep doing what you've been doing. You literally like someone just shared in the chat, I went down each time. So they took it and then they got a lower score and then a lower score. You are getting a higher score and then a higher score. You're literally doing exactly what you need to do. You're literally seeing amazing results and then you shut it all down. So I would beg, I would sit with yourself, Mo, and I would ask yourself, why do I not want to pass? There is some reason that you are holding on to that says, I don't want to pass because you have all the evidence in the world that you can. You have all the proof in the pudding that you can. If you had taken it one more time, doing what you had done, following the exact same pattern, I have no doubt you would have passed. So there's something within you. There's some sort of belief that you have. There's some sort of fear that you have that subconsciously is blocking you from passing. And so it's allowing you to have excuses that you can't learn and you can't study when you literally are exactly doing that. You had an 8% growth and then a 15% growth, and then you cut yourself off. So this to me feels like you are sabotaging your own success. And it may not be clear to you. You may not understand why. Like when I was talking to that one woman who she already passed, she was doing all 4, property, casualty, life, and health. And she was going to have her own agency. Everything was all set up and ready to go. She just had to pass the second test. And she couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. And she was talking to me. She's like, I don't understand why I'm going to pass. I start digging in. I start asking her questions. She's absolutely terrified about running her own agency, being her own boss, and she doesn't know how it's going to work out. That was stopping her from passing. The fear of what it meant to pass was blocking her from being able to pass. Because yes, she was excited to have this opportunity, but it also meant she would now be working for herself and everything would rely on her. And her body was afraid of that. So it said, you're going to have to fail because we can't do that. That's too scary. So I think there's something within you that is subconsciously blocking you from being able to pass the exam. Because you literally have the actual results that you need to show you that you can pass, and you're sitting here telling me why you can't. And all I can see is evidence that you can. So what is blocking you? There is something there. There's something that makes you at your core say, I don't want to pass this exam. And I don't know that you're going to.
I mean, I've been trying to pass this exam for the longest, honestly. I mean, believe it or not, since probably 2019. But after I took the course in Manhattan, I had an offer to work for New York State, and I kind of like put the insurance on the side, and I worked for a DMV for about a few years. Then I kind of like quit, or just it was kind of like I didn't really like the fact that I would just get in just a minimum whatever. So I kind of went back to the insurance. But when I looked trying to like find classes, that's when first thing I put was insurance. You came out, and I kind of I registered to your courses, and I was like, wow, you're really amazing at explaining. I wish I had you as a teacher back in 2019.
Okay, what is the job that what is gonna change when you get this job? Let's say you pass the exam. What's happening?
Pretty much, I'm gonna have the agent license. So now instead we having renting a broker license from someone in order for us to do insurance at the office. Once I have the agent, I believe I could just deal with the insurance straight with them.
Okay, and what is that going to mean for you? For your job, your money, what is that going to mean for you?
Money-wise, it's going to be better for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I find that after taking the agent, in order for me to do the broker license, I have to wait another few years and take the exam for the broker.
Sure.
So that's where they're planning to do at my job, to have me take the agent and wait another maybe a few years and take the broker license. So I'm trying to do it step by step, just to get the agent license first. And been trying since June 15, 2023.
Okay, so I don't know if we're going to get to the root of your issue, other than to know that I'm fully feeling like you are the one who is do you know what sabotage means?
Kind of, yeah.
It's like shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You have grown. You have evidence that you know that if you study, you will grow in points, and you only needed 10 more to grow. You had all the evidence that you can do this, that you can pass, and you chose to see, I can't do it instead. That's the story that you walked away with when you have clear evidence that you can grow, that you can learn, that you can get more points. So I would encourage you to listen to this conversation that we just had. One, it's already on the YouTube under the live. If you go to live, you'll be able to replay it, but I am also going to upload the pretty version on Zoom. But I need you to listen to yourself talk to me, and I need you to uncover what the heck is buried there, because there's something there where you are sabotaging your own success. You're shooting yourself in the foot, and maybe you can hear it after listening to yourself talk to me. But you have all the evidence that you need to know that you can pass this exam.
Yeah, I actually I sent you an email about maybe 6 months ago, and you looked at my profile, and you told me on the email you have everything on resume, but like you haven't finished pretty much everything. So you told me like to need to finish everything on like on the profile, then get back to you. But I haven't really finished everything in fully because like there's some stuff that the ads, but I mean it's not a lot of questions, but like I'm struggling when it comes to like coverage like commercial or like dwelling, homeowners. Those are the only things that I'm really cannot understand fully. Like
You don't need to understand it fully.
No?
No, you keep whatever you did before to grow 8% and to grow 15%. Just keep doing that. You don't need to fully understand commercial to be able to pass the exam. You don't need to fully understand any of it. You just need to understand 70% of it. Keep doing exactly what you did. You said you were watching videos on repeat. You were spending your time doing it. You grew 8% and then you grew 15%. You can do this. Trust yourself. Trust yourself that you can do this. Trust yourself that you are doing exactly what you need to do, because you are.
Okay. Okay.
You don't need to fully get it. You don't need to understand it. You just need to choose the right answer. And you can guess well, like like you've got to trust that you are getting the knowledge in your mind, because you literally have evidence of it. And I would encourage you to dig into your feelings and your emotions and talk to yourself about why you shut down when you had all the proof in the world that if you just take the exam one more time, you're going to pass.
Right.
You were doing exactly what you needed to do. Exactly. You grew, you learned, you grew, you learned, you got higher scores each time, doubling almost what you started with. That's freaking amazing. Celebrate that. Trust yourself and pull off a pass this next time.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And I need you to re-listen to this conversation. I need you to hear you the way that you speak to yourself. You literally are talking yourself down when you were literally like growing so much, doing so much, all the evidence. There are people who sit and study and grow no points. They get the exact same score. They get like a 60 and they go and they study and they spend hours watching the video. They spend hours reading the stuff. They take it again, they get a freaking 60 again. And you jumped so much in points. And you decide it doesn't mean enough. You got to believe you're enough.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Re-listen to this conversation. Go under the live tab on YouTube or listen to it when I load up the pretty Zoom version. But you need to hear this. You need to hear how you're speaking to yourself, and you need to decide that you're going to speak to yourself much better and that you're going to celebrate your successes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sending you all the loves, all the vibes to pass the exam. I don't know if you're still on video with me. I'm looking at my phone, but you're probably here.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All the loves, all the vibes.